Hey, Miss Jill. How you doing? I'm here to do my personality project. I guess I'll go ahead and get started, so thanks so much. So how does my personality line up with my career or area of interest? So how does this line up with my ENFP? How does my personality line up with my area of which I want to go into? I would say it lines up perfectly. Throughout my entire life, I've wanted to do something to do with art, and I try, but things like school gets in the way, and I almost thought about quitting because I wanted to just do this because I had my little hyper obsessions going on. But I realized that I need to have something to go along with my art just in case, and I'm getting a degree in my liberal arts, and I'm pursuing art with Miss B and everything. But it lines up perfectly, and the reason for that is because of the reason I have always known that I've wanted to do it is because of just my obsessions, and honestly, it's completely compatible with the careers that were on the website. The first thing that popped up was artist. The second thing would be filmmaking, which is what I primarily want to do, but it really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I really don't care what type of art I do as long as it's something to do with creativity and all that. I'm just hoping one day that I can make it a full-time career, and that I'll go a long way in that. Okay. So the question here is, oh shoot, I'm about to fall. Why do you want to pursue a career in my art? So why do I want to pursue a career in art? Yeah. Well, I guess the reason why could mostly derive from my past experiences and the way I grew up. When I was young, my parents told me I was adopted, and that didn't really affect me as a kid. Most people it affects because they learn about it at such an old age, but I knew about it like basically since the beginning, and I never knew that most of my actual blood relatives, they've all had a artistic career, and they've always wanted to do stuff like that. My father was a musician, my grandmother was a painter, and my biological mother, she always did art and drawings and specific things like that. I suppose it just comes in the blood. My adopted dad was a farmer, and my adopted mother is a teacher. I couldn't necessarily say that's the reason why. I've just always had a passion, and I've always had a drive for it. What did I learn about myself or from other people? So I was with my friend Paxton the other day, and I learned that since we're really good friends now, and I learned that he was an INFP, and that was really interesting to me because I'm an ENFP, and it stuck out to me, and I realized how well I get along with like other fellow creative side people, and it's not only that, we mostly have the same kind of ideals and views when it comes to personal things. What I dial it down to is that I've learned about myself is that I get along with creative people, but it's really hard for me to get emotionally attached or become attached to people that don't have the same interests as me, and I try to persuade them, and it just doesn't work out, and it's a whole shabal. Personally, for me, I think that I struggle becoming having bonds with other people if they're not in the same kind of same situation as me, doing the same thing and whatnot. What is your opinion on the project, and what suggestions do you have for improving this project? Personally, if I was to work on the project, I would like to maybe work with some people more, maybe make it like a group work thing, or a group project, and then put it in like some kind of and you can like put the ENFPs like together, or someone that's very similar in personalities, or what you can do is put two completely separate personalities together and put them in a project and see what kind of project comes out of that. But I think I'd rather do the ENFPs together. I would like to see how creative that would like get.